What happens if our most valuable data is lost? Or if years from now, the technology it's stored on becomes obsolete? The search is on to find solutions that will stand the test of time. And one answer may lie close to the North Pole. Svalbard is an archipelago high above the Arctic Circle. Isolated and far away, it's home to a vault that aims to be the ultimate backup for our data. We're about to head inside a former coal mine. It closed down 3 decades ago, and now it's home to the Arctic World Archive. It's certainly an unlikely location.
It's a remote destination, far away from wars, crises, terrorism, disasters, and it's regulated by an international treaty. It's a demilitarized zone, so what could be safer? Far away from everything, accepted by all the superpowers in the world.
Well, I guess we switch our lights on and head into the darkness.
Let's do that.
We're going 300 meters deep into the permafrost, where temperatures are sub-zero. And behind these doors is the vault. It's inside this container where all these precious artefacts are being stored, safeguarding a snapshot of our culture, history, and technology for future generations. It's all put on reels of film, kept in these silver packets. What sort of things are stored on that film?
Now we have more than 100 deposits from 30 plus countries across the world, so it's a wide selection of cultural heritage, history, literature, art, music, you name it.
And since its launch 7 years ago, the archive has been filled with treasures. There are surveys of the Taj Mahal, old manuscripts from the Vatican Library, observations of our planet from space, plus music, movies, and paintings. And among them, Norway's most treasured artwork, the screen.
This is a very special container.
And in this box is a copy of all the world's open source code, the building blocks of most of the world's software and websites that we use.
It's incredibly important for humanity to secure the future of software. It's become so critical to our day-to-day lives. We're essentially building another wonder of the world every day by working together to write software. We looked at a variety of different storage mechanisms and also how you'll actually be able to read them. Ultimately, you can read it optically. You can just magnify the film and read it optically.
It's dark, dry, and very chilly down here. Conditions which its owners claim are ideal for storage that could last centuries. Storing this information down here in the depths of mine, how does that help preserve it?
Today there is a lot of risks to information and data. There is terrorism, there is war, there is cyber hackers. Nobody can guarantee what will survive. So this is a place to make sure that information survives. Technology obsolescence, time and aging.
That all sounds rather dystopian. Even here in the Arctic, there are questions about security. And 1,000 years from now, will people understand what's here?
So the data are stored on reels of pickle film, which is an information carrier that cannot be hacked, data cannot be deleted, data cannot be changed. And it's self-contained and self-descriptive. So that means on the film itself, stored in this vault, you have all the instructions future generations will need to have to really understand what it is and how you can use it and how you can get the data back.
The archive's owners also run the data preservation company Pico. And back at its Norwegian offices, all those files are printed onto film.
Data is a sequence of bits and bytes. We convert the sequence of the bits, which come from our client's data, into images.
In some ways, it's quite old school technology, but that's the idea. And it's intended to be easily readable, even far into the future. This is the latest group to travel all the way to Svalbard to deposit their reels in the archive. Just behind those doors, the deposit ceremony is taking place right now, and there are individuals and organisations from around the world who are depositing their films inside the vault.
So we will invite you.
One by one, reels are added. For many here, it's a significant moment. The latest deposits include original manuscripts of Chopin's music, archives of Jaguar car models, and recordings of threatened languages. Even images of islands that could disappear as sea levels rise.
Today I deposited footage, photography footage, visual witnesses of the Marshall Islands. It's an atoll state, which means it's like the highest point of the island is 3 meters, and they're facing huge impact of climate change.
No one knows how long this archive will last, but people are making plans to preserve the data we have today, no matter how uncertain the future.